So I will begin by downloading the example data. So if you scroll down, you can come to this section here, prepare analysis, history and data. So when you click it, you'll be sent to the section which has the links to the example data. So there are some links here. These are the paired and reads. For this tutorial, we are going to use the second sample, which is this one here. Okay, so we have paired and reads. So we have the forward and the reverse. So we are going to download these two files. That's what we are going to use. So if you want to download, you can just highlight and then click it, or maybe open it in a new tab. I will do that. And when you do that, you'll be asked to save the files. Okay, that's one way to download the example data. But I'll use the terminal. So I'm going to get a download link first and then move to the terminal. So I'll show you how to download using the terminal. So first of all, let's copy both links. I'll right click and then copy them. And then I'll move to the terminal. So join me on the terminal. So on the terminal, the first thing I'll do is to create a working directory. So I'll say make the Metagenomics. And then I am going to execute the command. After that, I will cd into it. So I'll say cd Metagenomics. Perfect. Now I'm going to download both files. So I will create a bash script to do that. So I'll say nano download data.sh. And then I am going to do this. I'm going to add my shebang line, which is this one here. And then I will move to the next line, and then I'm going to paste the links. So I will paste the links here. These are the links. I'm going to use wget to download this file. So I'll add that here. So I'll say wget, and then I'll add to this one also. So that is what I have. But if you have lots of files, then typing wget for each line, it may be cumbersome. So there are better ways to automate download processes. So if you have lots of links, then you can use a for loop to do that as well. If you have any challenge, if you have a lot of links that you want to use or you want to download, you can always contact me and then we can work something out. So that's what I'll say. So we have completed the command that we are going to use, or the commands, because we have two lines here. Now I'm going to save the changes. So I'll press Ctrl S and then I'll type Y, and then I'll hit the enter button. So if I do an ls now, I'm going to see my script here. So I'm now going to execute the script. So if you want to execute the script, you can use bash. So you can type bash and then you can say download data.sh. Alternatively, you can just add execution rights. So I'll say chmod +x, and I'll say download _ data.sh, and then I'll say /, and then I'll specify the file. So let's execute this command. Perfect. So now the files are being downloaded. So let's wait for the files to download or get downloaded. Yeah. Okay, the files have been downloaded. So let's check them out. So let's do an ls, and we are going to find the files here. So what we are going to do is to create another directory and then move these files there. So I'll say make the pascal, and then I'll move the files there. So I'll say mv star.gz. So this means that all files that end with .gz will be moved. And we have just these two files. Okay, so take notes of that. So I'll move them to the fastq directory. So I'll say fastq, and then I'll move them there. So now if I do an ls, the files will not be there. But if I do an ls into fastq, I should see the files there. So that's what we have.